This is episode 2, How I Used Repetition to Get Any Job I Wanted. Welcome to the Calm Marketer Podcast. My name is Kenneth Fong, a digital marketer on a mission to help businesses thrive. I'll bring you on my marketing journey where you'll get to learn from my experiences as an INFP navigating an extroverted world and get actionable marketing tips for your business. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Now let's begin. I've always been into building out my career and improving myself professionally over the past decade. And I think I got that from this career coach. She's actually one of my favorite people, one of my favorite coaches. Her name is Penelope Trunk. I'll add her name in the show notes. But I don't know where I found her. It must have been me just browsing the web and stumbling upon her site. She has a blog that she has been running for over 10 years now, and she writes a lot about resume building, how to navigate the job world, how to homeschool your kids, because she has 2 kids and she homeschools them, and she's all about education. And she also talks a lot about the Myers-Briggs type indicator. And that's where she introduced me to that. And she really got me hooked into Myers-Briggs. And she's an ENTJ, so a complete opposite from me. I'm an INFP. And she really explained the benefits of knowing your type to better communicate with people and know the reasons why people act the way they do within the workplace and also personally as well. So she really put me in this new way of thinking about myself, about my career trajectory, and about, what I really want. She used to create and run these week-long video seminars about careers, jobs, and life. And she started this one company called Quistic.com. You could check it out. When she launched it, she had all these different courses about Myers-Briggs type indicator. There was one about INFPs. So I enrolled in that course. There's tons of courses about starting a business and getting jobs. So this was back in, I think, 2013, 2014. I enrolled in this course called Get Your Dream Job Now. And if you actually go on Quistic.com, you can still find it all these years later. And I think it's still relevant today. But it's all about, getting the job that you've dreamed of, and how you can improve your resume to fit the job description and speak about certain things that the job might want in the interview. So this course was about a week long. I think it was like 5 days. And I was listening to this course constantly, every single day. I think I watched the entire course about 6 times all the way through. Now, keep in mind, this course is about 4 or 5 days long. But I kept listening to it. I kept repeating. The reason why I kept repeating was because of the content. For one, I thought it was really helpful. It was educational and it was very applicable. Number 2, Penelope Trunk is a character. She's an ENTJ. She says what she says. She says what's on her mind. She doesn't care about what you think. And she gets straight to the point. And that's something that I really admire. I'm not sure if I were to meet her physically, face to face, that I would really get along with her personally. But just through the screen, just through her blog, listening to her courses, I definitely get her and I get along with her digitally, but I'm not sure if she would be a good fit personally. But she's really great and I love her so much. She has given me really the skill set needed to before at the time needed to get any job that I was qualified for. Honestly, I could get any job I was qualified for because of what she was teaching in the course. So listening to this 6 times all the way through, I was listening to this in the car, at the gym, at work, at home, while I was cleaning, doing chores. I kept listening to her. And this helped for finding new things that I didn't hear before. So, with this kind of spaced repetition, every time you listen to something, you pick up something that you didn't get before because of maybe the mindset that you were in. Maybe you were doing something and you missed that particular point. Sometimes you need to keep repeating and listening again and again and again to finally get the point. And that's a benefit of repetition. You can really get down to the nitty gritty of what the person is trying to say. So I knew I could get any job I was qualified for. And if you want to know what effect this repetition has on your life, it can lead to success because I got the jobs that I applied for really, really easily because I knew what to say and I knew what the jobs were looking for. Um, and if you want to see success, be it if you want to look for a job or if you want to see success in business, you need to focus on repetition. As long as you repeat certain actions that you know are good, that you know make sense, that you know comes from the heart, that you know will lead to success, I think you will find success. You know, um, it's not easy to find success, but I think if you keep repeating and keep doing it day in and day out, you will find success. I have found success through repetition. I'm going to try to follow this repetition by my podcast. So I'm going to continue to focus on publishing podcasts, for a couple of reasons. On episode 1, I told you about my backstory. And I'm making this podcast because as an INFP, I don't speak that much on a day-to-day basis. I do speak with my clients for sure, through calls, through email, especially. But in general, I do work from home and I'm alone. And I actually like that. I love being alone. I love being in my head a lot. But I think it's really important for me to learn how to communicate and know how to express myself through words to to uh, to hit home certain points that I want to express. So, I think this podcast will help me with that, and it'll help me find my voice. So, if you want to find success in whatever it is you're doing, focus on repetition. Focus on doing things every single day. If, for example, you want to build your website to the point to where it gets traffic on a consistent basis, what do you need to do? You need to publish regularly on your website. The more content you have on your website, the more keywords your site can show up for in Google. I was just, for example, I was working on this particular client, They are a law firm, a local law firm. And as we built out more content in the blog section, and as we optimized for it, and as we also improved the content on the existing pages, I noticed that the site was showing up for a lot more keywords than what it was originally. So if you want to build your traffic online, you need to publish. But keep in mind, you need to have a strategy behind your publishing. You just shouldn't publish for the sake of it. It needs to have a reason, it needs to have a goal. So as long as you publish with specific topics in mind that you want to, say, for example, rank for, if it's a particular keyword that you want to rank for in Google, focus on publishing around that particular topic, those particular sets of keywords, and that will really lead you to success. So I know a lot of times people try certain things, and I'm guilty of this too. They try certain things maybe once or twice and then they stop. They don't move forward because they don't find success in that. And that's not good, because you need to keep doing it and keep doing it, refine what you do to ultimately achieve success. So even if it's with running marketing campaigns, it's a constant testing game. You need to constantly test out what works and what doesn't work. But as long as you continue to take stabs at it, to improve on it, you will find success. So if you want to find that success, continue to focus on repetition, and you will find that success. So I will add Penelope Trunk, her information in the show notes, so you can take a look at it if you want. She's pretty crazy. If you are an INFP, I think you might find her pretty interesting. She's really entertaining. So if you want to be entertained, she's the person to listen to. And yeah, she's really cool. She's the one that introduced me to the Myers-Briggs type indicator. So, that's the reason why I know I'm an INFP, and that's why I have built my life around my personality type. So yeah. Feel free to reach out to me if you want me to touch on a particular topic, or if you have any questions. My email is ken@leadtagger.com. And with that said, I will see you in the next episode.